Alrighty, well, I'm back. It's been a little while. Sorry about that. Obviously, it's stuff is still going on with the incidents I've had, but I don't know. What are you gonna do, right? So what are we gonna talk about today? You know, I've been thinking a lot, like with work-related stuff, just because I've had ankle surgery and workplace injury and all that good stuff. Uh, Obviously, trying to find a good job, something I could do, has been on my mind a lot. Um, it's kind of interesting. I think about this and lately I've been thinking about an aspect of, you know, as a person with Asperger's syndrome, I feel like I'm really confined, or I limit myself to things I'm probably willing to do, just because I know there's a few things I'm really good at. Um, a lot of people like to do things that they're passionate about, right? And I like to work. I'm passionate about autism and Asperger's, obviously. Otherwise, I wouldn't be doing this. These videos I make, and I really enjoy working in that kind of aspect. And it's hard trying to find consistent work for that. Um, Sometimes if you're working for a school district, sometimes you're placed with someone, placed as a one-on-one. You're working with one student, and that's your job. Your job is this one student. If the student's not there, you don't have a job. If they're not there that day, you don't have a job. If they don't come back next year, you don't have a job. That's how it works, right? And I was kind of thinking about. I'm actually kind of considering a major job change, just because it's really hard to actually. I feel like I have a lot of knowledge about autism. I'm really good at working at it, and it's really hard finding a place to work at that is similarly compassionate and up to speed about certain things and agree with you. Especially in special ed, it's very weird. Um, some places would kind of put it in a way that special needs persons are not responsible for their actions. Um, One school I've worked at before, unfortunately, when I talked to a few people that I got a job at this one school, the reaction of the guy's like, "Oh, that's where the bad kids go." Like, I'm sorry, what? And they got this classroom at least got, or maybe not the same classroom, but the school got a reputation of the bad kids go there. The not necessarily the worst and the lot or whatever, but it was like almost like The Great Escape. If you haven't seen that movie, you should probably go see that movie. It's kind of really good World War II prisoner of war movie. Anyways, go watch it. It's kind of like that, where they put all the bad eggs into one nest or one basket, right? And the issue I have with that kind of thing, actually, is that those reputations come from a staff member who usually tries to explain where they work, and they tell people, "Oh, that think that this is where the bad kids go." And when the staff starts thinking in terms like that, these are the bad kids and stuff like that, then the students pick up on that. And then they start saying, "Oh, well, I'm a bad kid." And then when there's people who say, "Yeah, this person has some disability, so they're not really responsible for what they're doing." Well, no, I mean, those people know exactly what they're doing. And the kids can figure out how to manipulate it. When they know that they are the bad kids, they know exactly what they have to do. If they're just done, let's say it's Monday morning. Everyone hates Mondays, right? And if they're just done with school for that day, or they're just really angry with a situation or a person, they know exactly what to do and to say to get sent back home. And the school and maybe sometimes the parents or whoever are all on board with, well, they're not responsible for their actions. They're in special needs. You can't hold them responsible. Yeah, you have to hold them responsible. Otherwise, these students are going to go out into the real world at some point with the mentality of people are going to see that I'm not responsible for my actions. The police don't care. I don't think the police are going to care one iota if the kid is responsible or not, or if people are claiming the kids are not responsible or not. I've heard stories where certain kids said certain things. Like there's a gun in my backpack, and for some reason they think that's just that's going to get them home, and they're just going to cause us trouble, and they're going to be suspended and be home for weeks to come. The problem with that is that the SWAT comes in, because that's protocol. That's usually how they do these things. And they're not going to care if it's a special needs kid. They're going to go in there, SWAT, special weapons and tactics. They're going to go in there with their special weapons and tactics and take down the threat. And, I don't want to put a bad spin on it because, they're still police. The police are the good guys. They really are. They don't like having their time wasted, Yeah, so, wow, that was a long bunny trail. So with that in mind, I'm thinking about trying to change places of work, and a place I've heard that I do really well in is, unfortunately, in a completely different state than I'm in now. And I'm trying to consider, is that the right thing to do, and is that the best thing to do, right? So there's that, and I've been kind of thinking about, I'm kind of limited in some of the things I'm really good at, and I was kind of thinking, wow, what about a normally developed person? A lot of people could be passionate about cooking and writing and painting and students with autism and special needs and stuff like that. And I was considering, wow, you guys have a lot of possibilities and potentials and things. At least I see that anyways, that normally developed people don't really normally put themselves in little boxes. I mean, sometimes I can put myself in a little box. So unfortunately, sometimes I do that. I try not to, and I try not to put other people in little boxes, but I do it to myself a lot. And sometimes it's hard trying to think within a few possibilities and passions that I have. And I try to think about a normally developed person. It's like, wow, how do you guys deal with this crap? You guys, how do you know when you're going down the right path? How do you know when you're doing the right thing? So that's been kind of on my mind lately, just trying to figure out, wow, how do a normally developed person deal with some of this stuff? So, all right, well, I guess that's going to be my video today, my little topic. I had to get a video out really quickly because I'm having a crew come over tomorrow, and they're going to install a new roof, fix the roof, something. I'm taking out the old shingles and putting in new ones, and possibly taking out a few boards. So yeah, that's going to be my video today. Please share it if you like it. Hit the little thumbs up if you liked it. Please leave a comment down below somewhere. Negative, positive. It's kind of me. You can leave a comment down there, and again, I'm kind of interested to see what people how people think about these kind of things. How do you know when you're going down the right path? How do you know when you're making the right kind of decisions? You know, what kind of gives it away for you? And I guess that's going to be my video for today. Hopefully it won't be too long before I can do another video. And maybe we'll talk about where things are going career-wise. I don't know. Alright, well, that's it for today. Not a great video. Sorry about that. But, yeah, enjoy it. And I'll see you in the next one. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.